Wow, look at this crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know one went down the path. 13 now. Brutus. Oh, goodness. Can you catch that? Oh, you caught it. Good job. Okay. Oh, hi, Mr. Wiener. I know what you want. That's what you want. I'm hoping the channel grows so that these guys can grow. Okay. Oh, hi there. How you doing? You always have peanut skin on your nose. I noticed that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm gonna see if I can hand feed Brutus, the big, bulky Arnold Schwarzenegger raccoon. Oh, yeah. You took it all right. Oh, you hear that? I know you hear that. You're just gonna help yourself? Like this. Mr. Wiener does the combination. Oh, he's strong. Hey everyone. If you recall, earlier in the year I constructed a long 8-foot tube, some raccoon habitat to help them out with some loss of acreage in the area. And I haven't checked it in a while, but I do see there is foot traffic going in, and from the other side there's traffic too. So I'm going to try and turn the light on in my camera, get it in there. I might have to go from the other end and see if someone's living in there. Well, while I'm right here, here's a good opportunity for me to show you raccoon trails that come into my yard. Here's a trail going here. This goes all the way to the street, and it comes right into the backyard. And then there's a trail here going to that gap in the fence. I don't want to show my neighbor's yards, but let's see if we could take a look if anyone's living in here. As you see, I took all the leaves from the trees in fall and put it up over that tunnel. Got the swimming pool I used year-round to help insulate it. So I'm gonna get a little quiet here so I can, yeah, I see traffic. Here's the raccoon trail. It's a well-worn path. It just goes all the way to my backyard. So I'd also like to show you what's going on with the pumpkins back here. You could see they are just getting chewed on, something fierce. And I think it's a mix of everything eating on it. I think it's the deer. I've seen the deer doing it. I've seen the squirrels, and I've seen the raccoons all chewing on it. And I have pumpkins all over the place. Alright, here's another raccoon trail. This is coming from behind the house and coming right to the patio where I film everything. So I'm out in the woods trying to find other denning opportunities for my raccoons, and I came across this. That looks like a good sized hollow there. If not a raccoon utilizing that, certainly a skunk or a possum. Probably too tight for a coyote, maybe a fox. So this is a nice mounded area here, and that's going straight down in. Okay, if you recall the video I did where I went out looking for their habitat, okay, I wanted to return to this tree because, as you could see, tremendous amount of action. And it goes all the way up in this heavy tree, and there's another hollow up there. So it has a couple different access points. And I thought, I gotta check this out at nighttime and see what I see. Definitely looks like more traffic signs than the last time I checked it out. So I'm gonna stick this up there. Yeah, you see some feces right there. This is probably one that visits my backyard. Okay, I'll have to look at that footage later. See if there's something furry up there. Ooh, it's cold out. I'm curious if they're going to show up tonight. Clear skies. So it is going to be in the teens and low 20s. Hey, look, it's midnight right here. So here we are, another night, low 20s, and these guys are here. And there's a big possum by the bird bath. Guy over there. They're starting to come in now. So yeah, after work I checked out the tunnel that I built for them underneath the canoe by the fence. And best I can tell, no one's living in there, but I do see traffic going in and out. So perhaps when these guys run off and they get scared, some of them zoom into that tunnel I constructed for a shelter, or perhaps there's a stray cat in the area, a black one. Perhaps that's using it, or the possums are using it. I really should put up a trail cam to trigger what's going in and out. It's just that's a real high traffic area with the raccoons coming around the corner, that it's going to be setting that camera off all the time. But kind of impressed how close midnight is right here. Got some peanuts out here for midnight. There you go, midnight. So I actually hear more out on the edges, screaming with each other. I don't know what they're screaming about. Yep, hear that? So I think they're on their way in to the patio area. I'm curious who it is who's making all that fuss. So right there, that's that one that always has the slobbery ear. Okay, here comes some more. Look at this. This really cold night, and here we go again. We're getting a good group. So this is changing my thinking. I was pretty confident that when it's like below 25 degrees, they do not want to come out, but they are proving me wrong. They're showing up more now than when it was in the low 30s, odd enough. So I don't quite understand it. It might have been that when they first entered into that torpor mode with the real cold and those snowy days, that it just changed their schedule. It affected them. That's just a hypothesis, I guess. But I'm hearing some of the other raccoon channels aren't getting any raccoons at all. So it's different everywhere. I'm sure down south it's not a problem. But I'm in the upper Midwest, and that's about as close as I'm willing to share right now. I just want to stay anonymous still. Up here, it's pretty cold, but the outlook for the month of December is above average for our area. It should be warmer. In fact, we're not expected to have a white Christmas at all. And that's fine by me, because I'm not a fan of shoveling. Oh, midnight. Don't you get in a fight with that slobbery ear guy. I better put some more out there. There we go. Here, let's spread it around. So yeah, I popped in the woods too. I went to look for a ground hollow they could be using, and I did find one. I knew an area in the woods that has a large mound, long mound, probably from before it was even a park, back when it was farmland. I went and checked that out, and sure enough, there was a hole dug in that looks too small to be a coyote den, but probably has a good chance it could be a raccoon or possum or skunk den. Maybe a fox. So that's another one I could return to and investigate. What I'm waiting for is a nice dusting of snow, so I can go look at the foot tracks going in and out of these areas to determine who's using what. Same with that tree hollow I checked out, and I gotta look at the footage of that to see if when I put the camera up the tree, if it showed anything. Probably not, but maybe. Oh my goodness, Midnight, look how close you are. You gonna let me touch you again? There you go, guys. Okay, here's that blonde colored one. I think I might name that one Hefeweizen. It's a wheat beer color. So none of the real friendly regulars, like Mr. Wiener or Tiny Tim or Cutie, they're not here right now. That might be Bashful out there. I kind of have to see the tail. Sure looks like Bashful's face. Has that very cute face with that brownish color on the nose. Hi there. You guys smell my finger? If you notice that, that's almost a nightly occurrence where you see that peanut skin on their nose. Well, that one's ear isn't slobbery tonight, but I can tell that's him. He's got that weird crooked tail in the back, kind of like it's broken. Midnight, are you gonna show us your back leg? Wow, look at Midnight. You can see when he runs off, he's only using 3 legs. So yeah, let's do a little count for this cold night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 just ran down the lane, so that'd be 7, 8. Come on back, guys. So I'd say last night we had about 12 different ones I saw. I was real happy to see Moira again, real happy to see Cutie, Tiny Tim. Just wonderful that a lot of my friendly regulars showed up that I could interact with. Midnight. So Midnight's not always so crazy about cookies, so if I try and hand Midnight a cookie, I'm guessing he'd pass. Yeah, I gotta just let that one stick around and eat. There you go, refill. Get it, guys. Get those calories. Another one's coming across the yard now. So yeah, that is Bashful out there. No, I have to say, certain times of the year that blonde one sticks out more than it does now. With this thicker winter coat, there's a lot more of the brownish black mixed in. So that's one thing I'm noticing too, is an enhancement of their colors this time of year. It seems to be more darker colors popping out for their winter coat. Midnight's about the same looking though, about just as dark as usual. But like when Excitable Bill was here the other night, just the eye bands and the head was so much darker than it is the rest of the year. See, that Bashful seems to get picked on by the other males a lot. And there he goes. I feel bad about that, and I can't really change that. The males are starting to show different behavior this time of year. That's another thing I'm noticing, and I saw that with Mr. Wiener for the first time, where he did the same thing to Bashful. Kind of charged Bashful to the tree, and he went up the tree. And I'm guessing that Bashful's just lower in the ranks, and they're just proving their position. It's this, ooh, look at on the neck of the blonde one there. I don't know if you saw that. If he turns his head, there's quite an area of fur missing where I could see some skin. But yeah, they all have their place in the hierarchy, and they're all jostling for position for access to the females next year, I'm guessing. So it might be like just part of that. They're pairing up a lot of the males, I noticed. Mr. Wiener usually shows up with another big male. And they might be denning together. They might be hanging out together for protection. I'm not real sure, but from season to season, you really notice differences. Hey, Hefeweizen, what do you have on your neck? You gotta turn for the camera. You gotta turn. Look that way. I know what I'll do. I'll put a cookie that way. I want to see what's going on with your neck. You just want peanuts. That's okay. Yeah, another one comes around, then you want it. Isn't that how it always goes? You don't want to share. But quite a difference in color right there. So yeah, midnight is the darkest one that shows up in our group. I wouldn't call it solid black by any means, but for what I have here, very dark. Yep, I hear that sound every night. Someone's eating too fast. Well, you're getting very close. You got pretty thick front legs there. You got some muscles. I'm guessing this is a big male. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you gonna say hi? So I'm not on friendly terms with this one. Like, I don't pat it on the head. I don't feed it out of my hand. So, getting some interesting stuff tonight. Both midnight and this one usually are not this close, but they are tonight. And that's another big male. Now he's curious, I notice. He'll come on this side and he'll look at me, and he's a curious guy, but he's strange. That's the best way I could put it. I don't quite trust him. He has this naughty look in his eye. Who showed up out there? That might be Gurdy. Gurdy monster. So she's a big female. So we'll see how she gets along with these big males here. Again, I think Gurdy might be the biggest raccoon though. Probably the biggest female. That's a giant male there that just went to the bird bath. Midnight, I would say, is about average. It's average size. I'm gonna have to come up with a name for you. I just can't keep calling you Slobbery here, because you ain't slobbery tonight. I just don't know. He's got those black socks like those young ones do. I'm thinking he might be the dad. Isn't that right? I was just talking about you, black socks. Yeah, get some peanuts. Gurdy monster. Gurdy monster. You want a cookie? You want a cookie, you big mama? There you go. Big gentle giant. So yeah, last night I did have to go out again and fill up those bird baths because they went through that water fast. Oh, Gurdy monster. There you go. Did you fog up the camera? Okay, Gurdy. There you go. I wish you would stick here. I want to pet her. She has such a beautiful coat of fur on her. Okay. Oh, hi, Mr. Wiener. I know what you want. That's what you want. There you go. Okay. Oh, hi there. Hi, Skittish. Yes, look how excited you are tonight. Oh, hi there, black socks. Okay, Gurdy. There you go. There's plenty to go around. Hi, Brutus. Good to see you. Mama Moira, are you standing out there? There you go, Mama Moira. Oh, plenty of peanuts, guys. There we go. How you doing? You always have peanut skin on your nose. I noticed that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, Did you show up with your brother Skittish? I was in the other room. I'm always curious who you're showing up with. You guys have been hanging out recently, and I'd love it if you guys were bunkmates. You guys are brothers. You should get along just fine. Hey, tell me where your brother Silly Boy is. I miss him. He was as friendly as Mr. Wiener. Oh boy, what? Gurdy's looking for something else. I think Gurdy has a sweet tooth. I miss that silly boy. He would come right into the house here. He would be all over me. Really curious with my hands. That's why I called him Silly Boy. He was just always being so goofy and going underneath the dining room table. He walked into the kitchen. He's just like, yeah, I'm hanging out with you. What's on TV? Oh, but this guy, good thing he still comes around. If he didn't come around, I'd be very, very sad. Right, Skittish? Skittish is a good boy. He just doesn't let me ruffle him up like I ruffle Mr. Wiener up. Like the name suggests, he's a little more skittish, and he had that quality right from a little baby. So he stayed true to his personality. He's a little more on the skittish side. Now, Brutus has a brother named Badger, and I haven't seen Badger in a while. Just like him, kind of low to the ground, very muscular, very stocky. You could see the similarity between Wiener and Skittish. They look so similar. And Silly Boy looked just like those two. I think Cutie, their sister, looks a little different. They have a sister named Mishka too, who I haven't really seen since late spring. And Mishka was kind of a striking resemblance to Moira, looked very similar to Moira. Okay, does anyone want peanuts in the shell? Oh, you hear that. I know you hear that. You're just going to help yourself? Skittish. What are you looking for, Brutus? There you go. Hey, look at that baby. Real blonde in color. But that's not Klaus. I've seen that one just sporadically here and there. Oh yeah. I always gotta pet you. And above his eye, looks all healed up. He's such a soft boy. You don't want me to share, do you? Oh, hi, cute black socks. Yes, you're a cute boy. Where's Tiny Tim tonight? Usually he shows up with Tiny Tim. Oh, Wiener, you want a cookie? You want it? There you go. Hey, Brutus, what do you think? No, you don't want a cookie. You like the marshmallows, though, in case you change your mind. What about you? Oh, there's a big score. Nope, want some marshmallows. Hey, Skittish. Skittish, look what I got. Nope. Skittish says I want peanuts. Oh, Brutus, you are crunching away. I'm going to see if I can hand feed Brutus. The big, bulky Arnold Schwarzenegger raccoon. Oh, yeah, you took it all right. More hands than mouth. Some grab my hand and then they take it with their mouth. Like this. Mr. Wiener does the combination. Oh, he's strong. I try and hang on to see how hard they pull. He pulled pretty hard that time. Oh, someone's coming in. Who is that? Wow, look at this crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know one went down the path. 13 now. Brutus. Oh, goodness. Can you catch that? Oh, you caught it. Good job. So, yeah. Starting to hand feed this guy now. Brutus, the big beast. So, yeah, here we are, guys. We're in December. Christmas is coming up really fast now. And now that we're near the end of the year, I just really want to take this opportunity to thank some of you loyal viewers that comment on almost all of my videos. I'm just so happy by that. I'm happy these guys can bring you some joy. They are wonderful animals, and that's one thing I really want to do at OONSDAY is show a real positive side to these guys. I get such a bad rap, so many bad stereotypes. So thank you so much for watching my videos. You've helped me climb past 3,000 hours, and with YouTube that's a big deal. That qualifies me for all sorts of new perks to actually make money with my channel. I guess there's something called Super Thanks that I just activated recently, and there's something called Super Chat and Super Likes. I'm not sure how this all works yet, but I'm gonna start to educate myself on it, and maybe bring in some revenue to help cover the costs for feeding these guys. And then once I cross that 4,000 hours of viewing threshold, which I'm about 400 to 500 hours away from doing that, I guess I'll get some ad revenue in for helping cover the cost of these guys. Because you can imagine how many 50-pound bags of dog food I go through, how many bags of peanuts. It really adds up. I get it because I love them and because I want to make this entertaining and have it be fun every night for them and a safe place for them. So, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for being fans of OONSDAY. And even when these guys go to sleep, I'm going to find a way to shed some light on raccoons with some of my older footage to put them in a positive light. And we're all going to learn together about them, because I learn every day about them just from hands-on, their different behaviors and their times they show up and how their fur is changing, how their behavior is changing. So in a sense, it feels like a citizen science project for me at the same time as having an entertaining show. So happy OONSDAY to everyone, and happy holidays too.